Hi everyone, I am evethemedium and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, it is a great pleasure to be back with you all. The video that I have for you today is the English version of my previous video on the spiritual usage of ammonia. As most of you know, ammonia has been used as a spiritual cleanser. When I was beginning in my spiritual journey, I can say I was guilty of using ammonia as a floor wash. But since I have always had a very strong intuition, and thank God I use only a little bit. I know many spiritual workers still use and recommend ammonia as an ingredient in spiritual cleansing. Many might not agree with this information that I'm bringing you guys, but it was revealed to me many years ago by my spirit guide, by one particular spirit guide, to not use ammonia. Aside that it is toxic to your physical body, it can also be toxic to your spiritual body. So therefore it is not recommended for you to use ammonia as an ingredient in your spiritual cleansing or in your spiritual baths. For those of you that are starting to connect with the Loa, it is not recommended. A particular spirit of mine came to me in a dream and told me not to use ammonia. Since that time, I have stopped completely to use ammonia. And in the past, I always wondered why I used to get a headache anytime I used to color my hair with hair coloring that contained ammonia. I used to get this strong headache, and also I would notice a decrease in connection with my spirits. And I believe I asked so many times that my spirit guide came to me in a dream and revealed to me the reason why I was experiencing those headaches and why I was also experiencing that lack of connection or that difficulty connecting with the Loa in particular. And it was because of the use of ammonia. Since I have short hair, I will color my hair weekly, on a weekly basis. And this was creating some spiritual problems. So my guides recommended that I should stop using ammonia. And ever since I stopped and I changed to a hair color that does not contain ammonia, the headaches have disappeared and my connection has remained strong. So if you're concerned that you might lose the connection with your spirit completely, you will not. But it all depends on the amount of ammonia that you have been using. Because according to my spirits and according to some other elders that I have spoken to in the past, especially some santeros, they refuse completely to use ammonia in their home or to even have it in their home. And I was told it was because that ammonia not only gets rid of lower level spirits or dark spirits that are lingering within your home or that may be lingering in your home, sent by someone. Ammonia not only gets rid of those spirits, but it can also get rid of the Loa or other spirit guides. So this was told to me not only by my guide, but also by some elders from the 21 division. Yes, there are some spiritual workers that stand by it and still recommend it to this day. But me personally, I stopped completely using ammonia because it was recommended to me by my guides to stop completely the usage of ammonia, and also by elders. And as you know, elders know best, and they do know a lot more than us from experience. If you have used ammonia in your floor wash, if you have used it in a spiritual bath, which I hope you did not pour it from your head down, this can really cause some damage, some spiritual damage. Again, this is my belief, this is what my Loa told me, and this is what my elders told me. That ammonia not only gets rid of negative energy, but also the good. It is so powerful. It gets rid of completely everything. Everything good and everything bad. So in a previous video, I also mentioned that it is always very important that when you do a cleansing to replace that energy by using sweet baths. But when it comes to ammonia, it's a totally different story. I do recommend, if you have used ammonia as a spiritual cleansing bath, get a reading, find out, in case you're not feeling the energy of your spirits, in case you're not hearing them, which if you have heard them before or you felt them before and now you have felt the energy of your spirits decrease or that connection decrease, I recommend get a reading and find out what is going on, if it was caused by that, especially if you pour the bath over your head. Get a reading, find out, and see what steps you can take to help yourself get back on track if you have not done too much damage. I know you're going to ask the question, can I get that connection back? Can I get my spirits back? Yes, you can. But you have to stop the usage of ammonia. I do not recommend that you use it in your home. And if you have used it, I hope you have used a very, very tiny bit. But there are other ways. There are herb cleansing baths. There are so many herbs that Mother Nature has provided for us to cleanse ourselves and to help ourselves without the usage of ammonia. Especially to my jinx removing baths, you can add liquid asafoetida, which is very strong and it can get rid of anything. You can use cascarilla, holy water as ingredients for your cleansing baths. You do not necessarily need to use ammonia. There are other ways, there are other choices of other products that you can include in your cleansing without having to use ammonia. My spiritual, my jinx removing herbs, you can use it as floor wash, you can use it as a cleansing, and again, there are a vast amount of cleansing herbs that you can use to remove negative energy. You do not have to use anything toxic, especially on your head. A lot of products nowadays do contain ammonia. There are shampoos, there are conditioners that contain ammonia. Make sure just to read the label. Anytime you're going to purchase a shampoo or a conditioner, make sure you read the label. If you're on the path to spirituality, be careful what you use for cleansing baths. Be careful what you use as a floor wash, because the energy of your home and your energy must always be in balance. The same thing you use as a cleansing bath to remove negative energy, you can also use as a floor wash. And if you visit my website, you will see that I have many different products and they are all safe to use as a floor wash and as a spiritual cleansing bath. So what are other uses of ammonia? Ammonia can also be used in spells, but make sure that you have the experience, the knowledge, and the permission of your spirits to use ammonia in spells. Ammonia can be used in love spells. It can be used to bring harmony. It can be used to change a situation to a positive outcome. But be very careful when using ammonia. If you do not have the experience, do not use it at all. I always say that spells or any type of magic should be left to the experts. And the reason why is any kind of spells is a double-edged sword. Leave that to the experts. Connect always with your spirits. Ask them for permission to do any kind of spell and wait for their answer. Push the spells aside. Focus on your gifts. Focus on developing that connection, strengthening it, and leave ammonia to the experts. I believe there are many ways to cleanse yourself and to help yourself without the usage of ammonia. I know sometimes when experiencing harsh psychic attack or negative situations of finding yourself against the wall, you may find yourself desperate, especially if you're going through financial hardship and just try to take whatever you have at home. The damage can be worse. And I'm also talking about a lot of people that just go on the computer and start Googling and start preparing any kinds of bath that they see there. Not every bath is recommended for everyone. That is why it's so important for you to get a reading first. Speak to someone with experience, a spiritualist. It doesn't matter what spiritual path they're in. Get a reading. Find out what the spirits recommend for you. I have heard of friends that say, I took a spiritual bath because a friend of mine took this bath and it worked for her. What worked for someone else may not necessarily work for you. Yes, there are some kind of herbs that anybody can use, but again, it is best to get a reading and let the spirits prescribe you what you need and what's best for you and your situation. Do not take chances with your spirituality. Do not take chances or risks with your spiritual self. Be very careful when Googling different kinds of herbs. That is why a lot of people do spiritual baths and things get worse. Do not play guessing games with yourself. Just be very careful what spiritual products you use or what herbs you use or what ingredients you use, especially ammonia. eliminate, if you can, ammonia from your spiritual baths and floor washes. And do not ever, ever use ammonia on a spiritual bath on children. I hope in this video I have brought you information that maybe some of you did not know about the usage of ammonia in your spiritual cleansing. One thing I just want to add in there is do not use ammonia to cleanse your altar. I have also heard of people doing this. Do not use ammonia to clean your spiritual altar. Use Florida water. It is the best thing to use. Mix it with a little bit of water, or also use some Pompeya with water and cleanse your altar with that. That is good enough. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you have, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if at any time you're interested in booking a phone consultation with me or purchasing my products, I will leave the link below. God bless you, and I wish you much, much love and light.